the slow ballads, people like driven, melting muse of a note. And you realize hard to define everything. But the jazz define everything. Music is concrete. It breaks boundaries of everything. Imagination circling the spheres of the cosmical intelligence source. And you got the big figure in the jazz, it's all loud, having the inner flow and just, in a time falls melding sadness, Saturn right orbits ring Saturns, and for me, a tenor sax is all about like waves of poetry, man, just swift and drifting, improvisation with shifting tags, juxtaposition of flow into the inner go and letting it go all around. It's a bass flower unfolding, spirit flowering energy of light, sound, backlash, intimacy. Red wine as phrases, Mexican beers and races as an erased tapes of the jazz musician players. Wide and soft whispers in this devil whispers roses from the shrouded poses the pews. And still, this wipeout takes down beautiful atmosphere in the heart, pulsing like magneted hearts of the stars. An insignificant, remarkable blur of my bars, which was non-ending, never created and recreating yet. Assembled in the trajectory of the universes. And the sax and the air melting like a honeymoon spill 5 of 13 nymph towers glow. Supernova of our stars, dies days. Electromagnetic, eclectic note, the blue note around midnight, driven by the sea ocean, lunatic, monastery of gestures. Bassline, no players, tenor sax, just her melding, and the nymph of man, like boom, her scared skeleton bones, kisses oblivion, fire, tongue-shrouded roses, you and me, having this paranormal activity between your legs, crisscross, gray spiders, violet, razor head shrinks, rapid eye moving, stings, in the womb beds. So at the beginning of the time and space, the Big Bang was considered like an experiment, but God was into it, man, and making a flow improvisation to the 14 billion yards of time, and everything is now and happening in reality. That is everything. You and me having this conversation with eternity, terminally with terminiclus, gravitational, axtiphus, biomechanic jazz trumpet player in the heaven sky, all along, arc of consciousness, still radically transforming, transmuting energy, so on. Oh man, again the blue note, bar and hostels, checking the note. After time, the wood mill can spill a nymph, elusive, mysterious, ancient antiques, the Eureka's shadows, myrtle squares, yummy helping of the small walks, Mrs. Tangy and the Klein walks, all around the midnight haze, delineate and askew pies, and steamy and relativity continuing melding spheres verb like a tangent nexus of a flexus X cinematically and a plasmatically sphere in and out. It's all it is, bebop, Henrik, all the colors, like a monet, like a ravel, like impresarial, impromptu, like a Chopin, like this is Mr. Davis playing trumpet, like a goblin, Mrs. Lumpet, illumination puppet, from the strings puppeteer, all loud, angelic, Nietzschean, heroic, immersed plugged balls with vitamins cues, leaf of grace, and the tears of shades, and the shades of Hades. It's all around the spherical ETs, meaning this thermonuclear fluctuations have a flux. It's 88 flux and 88 oxens, me 80 each, intelligent and dendrites all around common in the heart, pulsing. Where's the sax? Yeah, man. Again. All around midnight, all off. The tenor sax is playing, melting softly in a honeymoon fire. The sweet kisses of the young woman singing. And the woman singing like a rainbow waterfall to the end of the breath. Listening not just the drums, but for the bass players and the sax, loving strings, kisses, smiles. Wormholes and wombats, and accords, arcs, archons, and tones, chorically driven in the choruses, vividly, like rapidly moving strings, shifting, juxtaposition of low-high, and filters of the flow, and voice just melt like a bell of instrumental, demental momentum of its own. And kisses, applause in the sky, dark heaven, willingness. Yeah, again, man, I'm hearing it. And everything's vanished into silence. Young girl with a necklace full of pearl. In the early, late springs falls. Eyes double times, mesmerizingly between the rings around planets of Saturn's and the moon of Io, where desperate alien civilization waiting for our downfall. Within the spaceships, older than everything we could ever see on our planets and build. They built this before 20,000 years. The rising horizons of Aquarius men, impresarios of minds, emperors of thought, streamline conscious teleportation to the liquid source of liquid light source streams, faster than light belts, exploding nebulously, waiting to look of the old jazz man watching the young woman walking slowly, pacely, into the end of the hallway of recording studio on the planet of unknown sources. But she's still streaming about it all, solos of kisses. Low-file, incredible, fabulous wishes. All around the midnight. Chapter 6. Voice recording device just shouting on and on. As his accords and tenor sax and Dexter Gordon just rolling on and on. As the music comes from the essence, its aspect of quintessential, releasing our mind, humanity, who we are, what we are, who do we become in the future. It's all love. It's all off. We are all love that came from all one, which is oneness, the I nevers, the oneness, holy planet, cathedral of universum, and vice versa, back in the verses of time and poetry, illuminated music, jazz. Seems like we're back at the Blue Note bar. Mr. Dale's playing sweetly as he does, hot and smoky cards of barbecue. Drowned deliciously in elucidating parroquets of streer. A couple cats in the graveyard of lost sorrows, buried in the under eyes of a porcupine, levitating words number roots of pi, 3.13, shrinking, eye of winking, symmetry, winged atometry of animal galaxies. And that's all. That's all. Like a fall. Like a fall.